This one heats up in a hurry. Not thinking things all the way through, JD and I both have prior obligations during opening weekend. JD is down in Southern California at a powwow. I'm in Southern Colorado at another powwow, and we're missing opening day. So I'm trying to figure out what we're gonna do once we do get back to Montana, where we're gonna start. I get a call from my friend John. John lives in the mecca of elk hunting, giants every year on his ranch. And he's just invited us to come hunt his place. So now, I'm excited. Now I know we're in for an epic hunt. Here's the hitch. I haven't hunted John's in a few years, so I don't have a starting point. I don't know where to start, but we have an ace in the hole. John's ranch manager, Colton, is gonna keep an eye out on the elk for us until we get there. So we finally get back to Montana and we meet up with Colton on a glassing knob. Colton points out immediately that there is a herd that's on a feeding pattern, feed to bed pattern. And there's a giant with them. He's got a big sticker off his left side. He's very noticeable. And this is the bull that we have the green light to hunt. This is our bull. So, knowing that they're on a feed to bed pattern, we decided the best thing to do is come in on a side ambush. We have a plan. Now, the elk are in way larger herds than I'm used to seeing on John's place. And I'm attributing that to the fires in the area. The smoke seems to have them congregating down by the river. And this is making these herds that much bigger, that many more eyes to deal with. Nevertheless, we have a plan. We're making our move. We're hunting a specific bull here. There's a giant in here. We're hunting just the one. There's a lot of big bulls. I mean, we're watching all these elk. And I gotta look real quick. There's a big bull right there, but that's not him. This bull's got a sticker off of his back end. We're after him. He's the biggest bull in the bunch. There's so many bulls, so you get pepped up, you get fired. I'm fired up right now, to be honest with you. I'm fired up because nobody's used to seeing this many big bulls. We're letting them go by so we can see what else is up the river here. Take our time, don't do nothing stupid, and the next morning we get to John's and we're running the same ambush plan as yesterday. We jump out of the truck and bulls are bugling everywhere. We're like, which way do we go? Which one do we go for? And finally, I choose what sounds like the most mature sounding bugle and we make a beeline for it. We creep up and we get right to this giant cottonwood tree and I peek around it and I realize, oh my God, it's him. And you can see when I look back at the camera, it's go time. Now the shot felt great. Everything felt right. I mean, right where the pin was when the shot broke, everything felt amazing. I couldn't confirm where the arrow impacted on the bull. So of course, all this emotion, all the question is starting to flood in and I just don't know where the bull is hit. I don't know whether to pursue or give him some time. So best case scenario, we slipped out as quietly as possible. There's elk everywhere. We don't need to jump him right now. So we slip out and we look. It's time to start looking at the camera, at the footage to see where this impact is. We got an arrow in a bull this morning. I was questionable on where the arrow hit. We finally looked back at the footage and it's exactly where it needed to hit. So I'm super happy, confident. We gave him time to expire. When we first shot the bull, it was around the bend of the river here, but there's nowhere to cross. So we finally found a place here. Got the old sandals ready to rock and roll. See if we can make it across without taking a dive. Our elk season was definitely short and sweet to say the least. Just super thankful to have had the opportunity to harvest an animal of a lifetime. Thankful to John for inviting us to come on over, and this is one for the books for us, and can't wait to see what next year brings. Picked up his blood just fine. He's got a lot of blood pouring right here. Look, you can see here where we've been tracking him right there. And all of a sudden he's really starting to pour here now. If you look through here, it's starting to pour. It's starting to really pour good. So I don't think he'll be far after looking at that shot. I don't think we got anything to worry about now. Yeah, good. Right here. See his tracks right here and see where he can put it down. Right there, skunker. Okay. Finally. I won't be a kid about it. I'm excited. I'm sorry. Oh my God. Got a bull down. There you go. More than I thought. That arrow ported right into him. Perfect. He's been dead a while. Man, thank you, buddy. Thank you so much. Man. Look at that. This dude is ancient, man. He's old. Still got velvet on. Velvet on his rack. Still got velvet on the tip of that sticker. Look at the way this curls in. There's a real wicked curl in there. Wow. That arrow just quartered right in the way it was supposed to. Perfect, man. He didn't go maybe 120 yards.